Once upon a time in a serene and beautiful land, there lived a wise Buddhist monk named Master Tenzin. He had spent many years traveling from village to village, spreading the teachings of the Buddha. Master Tenzin was known for his wisdom, compassion, and the calm aura that surrounded him. By his side was his devoted disciple, Ananda, a young man eager to learn and dedicated to following the path of his master. Ananda admired Master Tenzin deeply and aspired to one day possess even a fraction of his wisdom. One bright morning, after spending a few days in a small village, Master Tenzin and Ananda prepared to continue their journey. The villagers, having been deeply touched by their teachings, gathered to see them off. "Master Tenzin, your presence has been a blessing to us," said the village chief. "We hope you will return one day." Master Tenzin smiled gently. "Thank you for your kindness. Remember, the teachings of the Buddha are always within you. Continue to live with compassion and mindfulness." With that, Master Tenzin and Ananda set off. Their journey took them through lush forests, across rolling hills and along winding rivers. After several days of travel, they arrived at another village nestled in a valley. The villagers welcomed them warmly, offering food and a place to rest. Master Tenzin and Ananda spent their days teaching and meditating, bringing peace and wisdom to the hearts of the villagers. One afternoon, as they were preparing to leave, dark clouds gathered in the sky. Thunder rumbled in the distance, and soon heavy rain began to pour. The rain was relentless, showing no sign of stopping. "We cannot travel in this weather," Master Tenzin said. "It is best we stay here until the rain ceases." The villagers, always eager to help, suggested they build a small hut on the outskirts of the village. With the villagers' assistance, they quickly constructed a modest but sturdy shelter. Master Tenzin and Ananda moved in, planning to stay only a few days. However, days turned into weeks, and the rain continued unabated. The villagers, delighted by the prolonged stay of the monk and his disciple, flocked to their hut daily to hear Master Tenzin's teachings. Each day, the hut was filled with people eager to learn about mindfulness, compassion, and the path to enlightenment. Ananda noticed how deeply the villagers revered his master. They brought food, clothing, and even small gifts as tokens of their gratitude. Life in the hut was comfortable, and the villagers' generosity ensured they never wanted for anything. One evening, as they sat by the fire, Ananda turned to his master. "Guruji, the people here are so kind. They give us so much respect and many gifts. Perhaps we should stay a bit longer. We could gather more donations and continue teaching them." Master Tenzin looked at his disciple with a serene expression. "Ananda, we are monks. Our path is not one of accumulation, but of sacrifice. We have stayed here long enough. Tomorrow we shall leave." Ananda was surprised but did not argue. He had learned to trust his master's wisdom. As they prepared to leave the next morning, Ananda felt a pang of reluctance. The comforts of the village and the respect they received were hard to leave behind. As he packed his belongings, he saw the small gifts and coins the villagers had given them. Against his better judgment, he discreetly hid some silver coins in his clothes. Master Tenzin noticed Ananda's hesitation, but said nothing. They set off on their journey, leaving the village behind. The path ahead was long and challenging, taking them through dense forests and over steep hills. After several days of travel, they reached a wide, fast-flowing river. The only way to cross was by boat, and a boatman stood by the shore, ready to ferry passengers across. The boatman looked at the monk and his disciple and said, "I charge 2 silver coins to take people across the river. But since you are monks, I will take only 1 coin." Master Tenzin replied, "We have no coins to give you. Can you take us across in the spirit of compassion?" The boatman shook his head. "I am sorry, but I cannot. I have my own needs to take care of." Master Tenzin and Ananda sat by the riverbank, hoping for a solution. Ananda, knowing he had the hidden coins, remained silent, fearing his master's disappointment. Hours passed, and the sun began to set. The boatman grew impatient and said, "It will soon be night. The riverbank is dangerous after dark. with wild animals coming to drink water. You should either pay me and cross the river or return to where you came from, fearful of the impending danger. Ananda finally took out 2 silver coins from his hidden stash and handed them to the boatman. "Please take us across quickly," he said. After they crossed the river, Master Tenzin turned to his disciple and asked, "Ananda, why did you disobey me and take those coins?" "I told you not to take anything." Ananda replied, "Guruji, if I hadn't taken those coins, we would have been in great danger. These coins saved us." Master Tenzin smiled and said, "As long as those coins were hidden in your clothes, we were in trouble. But as soon as you used them, the trouble disappeared. True happiness lies in giving and sacrifice. You sacrificed those coins, and we were able to cross the river. Do you see now?" Ananda felt a deep sense of realization. He took the remaining coins and distributed them to the poor they encountered on their journey. With a lighter heart, they continued their travels, spreading wisdom and compassion wherever they went. As they continued their journey, Ananda reflected on the lesson he had learned. The path of a monk was not one of comfort and accumulation, but of selflessness and sacrifice. He understood now that true happiness came not from material possessions, but from the peace and contentment found within. Master Tenzin and Ananda traveled to many more villages, each one a new opportunity to teach and learn. The story of the river crossing became one of Ananda's favorite lessons to share with others, a reminder of the importance of letting go of attachments and embracing the path of selflessness. The villagers they encountered along the way were always moved by their teachings. Some offered food and shelter, while others simply listened with open hearts. Master Tenzin's wisdom and Ananda's newfound understanding inspired many to live more mindful and compassionate lives. As the years passed, Ananda grew wiser and more attuned to the teachings of his master. He learned to find joy in the simple act of giving and discovered the profound peace that came from living a life free of attachment. The journey with Master Tenzin shaped him into a compassionate and wise monk, beloved by all who met him. Master Tenzin, seeing the growth in his disciple, knew that Ananda would one day become a great teacher in his own right. The bond between master and disciple deepened, built on mutual respect and a shared commitment to the path of enlightenment. Their journey was far from over, but Ananda was no longer the eager young disciple he had once been. He had learned the true meaning of the Buddhist teachings and was ready to carry on the legacy of his master. Thank you for joining me on this journey of embracing simplicity and finding the true essence of life. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content. And please share this with someone you love the most.